What's going on, everyone? All right, second video of the day, and I got a really special treat for the ladies. So, as you may or may not know, my anniversary, my wedding anniversary, is was the other day, and not to get personal, but the wife and I, we celebrated 22 years of being married. So congratulations to us. And I got her something very special for our anniversary. But I also got her these fragrances. I got 3. And I think they're fire. I'm so excited to give them to her. I haven't given them to her yet. I really wanted to do a review with you guys first. And because I'm not going to lie, these there's a combination that I want to show at the end of the video that's just being glazed and hyped all over the internet. And you and I are going to go through it together and actually see, is this combination worth it? So let's go. First things first, let's go over the fragrances. I have Lattafa's Nebras. Lattafa's Nebras. Okay, that's fragrance number 1. Fragrance number 2, I have Nebra's Elixir. All right, so we're gonna go over these 2, see how what's the difference, which one is more my kind of style, my kind of scent profile. And then lastly, we're gonna go over this right here, which is a special fragrance. It's being glazed all over the place, and this is called Atralia's, and it's Sugar Marshmallow. Sugar Marshmallow. And just so you know, this bottle right here, fire. I love this. I love the white gold. It's just now, from what I heard, this right here is just a magic combination. And a lot of people are saying you have to layer these 2 together. But we're going to see. We're going to test them out, and we're going to see if that's something that we need to do. First things first, let's smell these because I've never smelled them, and I really want to know what the hype is all about. Let's go first with Lattafa's Nebras. Let's see what that's about. I'm going to spray this. Okay. We're going to let that sit for a little bit as I go over the notes with you. Okay, so Lattafa Nebras opens up on the top note with red berries and mandarin orange. Okay, in the middle notes, you're going to get vanilla, cacao, and rose. Okay, hello, okay. On the bottom notes, the base notes, you're going to get sugar, tonka bean, amber, and musk. So those are the notes. Let's see what it goes and what it goes to when we put it to the nose. Okay, very, very elevated. I'm getting the red berries and I get the mandarin orange, but more than anything, what I'm really getting is vanilla. At the heart of this fragrance, it's vanilla. Now that red berry and mandarin, you do get them at the top of the notes, but it almost like it's sitting behind that vanilla. This is very, very elevated, very high quality, and just very elegant. I really like this. I would love this on my wife. If I smelled a lady or, somebody that just happened to be wearing this, I would be very impressed. This is done right. Okay. I'm excited now to see if Nebras is this good. What did the elixir do to elevate that scent? So let's spray the elixir and let's see and compare the 2. So this is Nebras Elixir. Really nice bottle, right? All right, let me just straighten out the atomizer. By the way, I have a thing. If the atomizer spray is not, in the direction where the front label is, it bothers me. So if you're going to send out the scent, make sure the spray is spraying the way the label is. Sometimes you just go to spray and you wind up spraying backwards because You know what I'm saying? It's not in the right direction. So here goes the sprayer. Both have really nice atomizers, by the way. Okay. And let me read the notes to this. Okay, now this was different. This one's different. The opening is milk candy and whipped cream on the elixir. So where the other one opened up with fruits, right? Raspberry and mandarin orange. This opens up with milk candy, whipped cream. Now the middle notes are sugar cane and heliotrope, which looks like a flower. The base notes are vanilla, ambroxan, and musk. Now remember, ambroxan is a synthetic smell. It's not nothing natural. It's basically synthetic. They created it, and it basically it helps the fragrance push off the skin. And ambroxan is basically like it goes with musk, it goes with amber, it goes with powder. All of those are, could be found in ambroxan. So they have ambroxan and they have musk. So those are, the two that kind of go together. I listen, I haven't put this to the nose yet, but as I'm waving this test strip, I'm getting this scent, and this may take over my favorite ladies fragrance just by whiffing this across my nose. Okay. Ladies. Okay. So I get the whipped cream, I get the sugar, and it's all like in this milky vanilla. Very gourmand, I think. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Oh, okay. Let's compare the two. Okay. Okay. All right. This is regular Nebraska, and this is elixir. Okay. All right. I'm just letting my thoughts, formulate words as I'm smelling these. Seeing, what are the differences? Okay, these are my thoughts. I think Nebraska, this one right here, smells slightly, ever so synthetic than the elixir. When I'm smelling the elixir, I'm getting nothing but gourmand yumminess. When I'm smelling the Nebraska, because it still has vanilla, but some of the notes don't feel as natural, as gourmand as the elixir. I think it's the fact that this has some rose in it. This has some red berries, and you get that mandarin orange, and you get that floral, and it's like the vanilla is working its way through those notes. Whereas here, that marshmallow, that sugar is just adding to that vanilla. So the vanilla is like floating on top of those notes. Whereas this one, the vanilla is like fighting through, some of those fruity, rose, mandarin, berry type of notes. Is not as well blended as this. The notes they're not harmonizing the way they are in this fragrance. Here, it's more layered. Like you're picking up different things. Whereas here is like a scent cloud of just yumminess. I don't know how else to put it. So I think these are both different. I don't think they're very similar. I think they're different. They're for like different occasions. I think this is more. It's not as seductive as this. I think this is almost like more office safe, because this is not going to draw people to you. Whereas this, my Lord, if you smell this on someone, it's like you're like Dracula, you know, like going for the neck. You know what I mean? Like, this is just too much. You know, it's too much. There's too much sexiness in this fragrance, if you ask me. Whereas this, okay, if my wife wore this, I'm like, yo, where you going? You know what I mean? Like, this is that kind of fragrance where you gotta almost like check to see where they're going. You know what I mean? Where this is more safe, you feel more safe with your lady going out smelling like this. You know, when she's not with you, if you know what I mean. You know, if she's, listen, my lady's with me, she could rock this all day, everywhere. You know what I mean? Okay, so those are the two. Let's go and let's smell this one right here. Now, this is Atralia's, and it's called Sugar Mellow. There's something I forgot to do, and that is show you the boxes. All right, the regular Nebraska comes in this box. Now, this is kind of cool because it opens up on the side, and the fragrance sits in here. Same thing with the Elixir. The Elixir opens up, and the fragrance sits in here. Now, this box is textured all over. It's almost like a leathery suede over here, and the same with the regular Nebraska. Like, they're both textured. These are beautiful boxes. I usually don't save the boxes for the missus, but you know, I may do that and see if she wants to keep these because they're just done so nice. Now, this box with the Atralia, I don't know if you can see this because it looks regular cardboard, but this also right here is like a velvet. It's like a suede velvet on the back and also on the front. Now, the sides are regular cardboard, but man, it's like presentation wise, they're stepping it up. So I appreciate that. Okay, all right, let me get a new test strip. Okay, this is a new one right here. And let's smell Atralia's Sugar Mellow. Yeah, Sugar Mellow. Okay, here's the atomizer. Ooh, hello. Hello. Okay, Atralia. Now, I have an Atralia over here. Is this it? Yeah. Okay. And it's for men. And this is Atralia Elixir. And this scent right here is a banger. So I have high hopes for man. Ladies, I'm smelling it already in the air. Okay. Ooh, okay. All right, right off the bat, I can see why they're saying these two need to be layered. I can see why already. Because this is okay, I'm sorry. Let me just say this on steroids. Okay, on steroids. Oh my Lord, it's so good. Okay, let's go over the notes. Listen, man, I know this video is going to be long, but man, I'm glazing it because it's worth it. Okay, the notes in this are marshmallow, strawberry, and orange. The middle notes are whipped cream, vanilla, floral notes, and coconut. My wife is going to love this. The base notes are sugar, cotton candy, musk, and raspberry. But what I get when I smell this, I get marshmallow, I get the whipped cream, I get the vanilla. This, okay, I thought this was gourmand. I'm sorry. This is gourmand, okay? This makes you want to, it makes you want to eat someone. Do you understand what I'm telling you? This is dangerous. It's so good, though. It's so good. Okay, now let's do what everybody's saying to do. Okay, let's do what everybody's saying to do. Let's layer them up and let's see if this combination is worth it. Okay, I can already tell you it's going to be. All right, so the thing is to layer this first, right? You spray some of that sugar mellow. Then you go right on top of that with Nebraska Elixir. Okay? And that is supposed to be a killer combination. Now, ladies, I'm going to give you a man's perspective. Okay? I'm going to give you a man's perspective of what a dude would feel you know, if he smelled his lady smelling like that. Oh, this is crazy. This is so good. What am I smelling? It's like a whipped cream factory that is just topped with vanilla on my arm. I get the floral. I get the milky. I get the musk at the bottom. I get the sugar. This is so good. Listen, do I think these are just straight up bangers by themselves? Yes, I really do. I think you could just wear this alone and it could, you know, it's just a hit. I think you could wear this alone and I think it's a hit. This together, it might be OD. You know what I mean? It may be too much. You know what I'm saying? But I do like this. I do like this. I'm just curious. I want to see what happens if we layer this. Let's try that. Okay. I'm going to put the marshmallow on the arm. And now let's go with the fruitier Nebras, not the elixir, and let's see what happens there. Okay. Okay. I may like that even more. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's let it dry down. The oil concentration on this is bananas. Like, I don't know if you can see the sheen that is leaving on my arm. Is that coming across on the camera? I am not sure. But on my arm, my Lord. All right. Never mind. Getting too much on that, right? Okay, let's fix the camera. But I wanted to see. Now let's smell this. Not as gourmand as this, but still good. Like, still yummy. I think you can't go wrong. These ladies, these three right here, if you want to just wear this, it's good. I think this is very office safe and still very sexy. I think if you want to step it up a notch, you know what I'm saying? This is like, let me just think of someone, you know, this is like Julia Roberts. You know what I mean? This is Julia Roberts sexy. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that, you know, she's sexy. You know what I mean? But this right here is like Holly Berry sexy. You know what I mean? Like, there's levels to it. You know what I mean? Now you go here. This is Selma Hayek. You know what I mean? Like, listen, man. What am I saying? Those are old. That's how you know how old I am. Those are my references. But you know, either way, ladies, you can't go wrong with these. I think all three are bangers. I'm so excited to present them to my wife, you know, and I really want her to, you know, wish her happy anniversary. And, you know, 22 years we've been married. She is my Selma Hayek. She is my Halle Berry. You know what I mean? And I think, you know, she's really going to love these. What I may do is just revisit and let you know, which one is her favorite. Is she liking, you know, which one is she really liking layering? I can see her using this to layer with her other stuff that I got her. I think this is just a great base to layer things on. So, all right, this video has been long enough, but ladies, I hope you enjoyed it. These are 3 fragrances that I think are all bangers. And I think if you want to wear these, be careful. You know what I'm saying? These are gourmands. You know, there are vampires out there. You may have to protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? From the dudes coming up to you. But I think they hit that strong. You know what I mean? So this is Joe from the Fragrance Den. I hit you with another video. Smell good. Stay smelling good. And I'll catch you on the next one. Make sure you subscribe and leave a comment. I respond to all my comments, and that way we can engage. And if you have these, I want to know, are you layering them with this? And also, what are your thoughts on it? You know, what has been the response that you receive, you know, going out with these fragrances? All right, see you on the next video. Catch you on the next one. Peace.